Hello, fellow Wanderers, and welcome to WanderCast, a podcast dedicated to the world of Wander Over Yonder. Episode 4, The Pet. I'm Cody.
I'm Haya.
And I'm Sunny.
We figured we should do one episode on The Pet because it's a double-length episode, the first one in the series. We were all super excited about that.
Yes, and it was amazing.
Because it's double the fun and double the info to talk about.
What is this thing doing?
Please excuse Haya during this episode. She's doing some other stuff and she's having a little bit of a rage quit, so...
This animation's not working and
rambling.
it's kicking me off, and I'm... God dang it!
Well, maybe talking about the past Wander episode will help to ease that burn.
There's a word I want to say right now, but I can't.
Well, the pet, I believe, was the first episode that didn't take place on a planet per se. It was on a ship. A ship that looks like a fish. That's like upside down. This is our quote-unquote Halloween episode. It's not like strictly Halloween, but it's got like the Halloween theme. There's like references like Alien in it, which I have never seen actually.
You should see it. It's a very good movie. I mean, it's one of my favorite.
I know Sunny likes it.
I do a lot.
The only close to sci-fi movie that I have really loved in the past was WALL-E. And speaking of WALL-E, I came up with this past week that Wander is kind of like WALL-E and Sylvia is kind of like Eve. What? I drew a picture of them, Wander and Sylvia with WALL-E and Eve. It's cute.
Yeah. I didn't want to delete the whole arm.
So, with the pet episode, I think we all really liked it because it was very well done for a two-parter episode because, there was a lot of feels in it, especially when Sylvia was crying over Wander, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I know. At first I thought, because, darn, I lost my train of thought. The fact that Wander is a teddy bear, that was like a headcanon from a while back that some of us had. Even though it kind of got destroyed, he really doesn't care.
Look who came to visit you! It's Sleepy Weepy Teddy Bear!
I love you, Captain Tim. I love you. I don't know.
Kissing noises.
Speaking of which, this episode,
so that's how you make this work.
They find an abandoned ship, they want to help people. Apparently helping people is their thing now instead of just wandering the universe, but I guess it's sort of intertwined.
Well, that's the description. Wander wants to help people.
Yeah. And they come across some weird... Well, it looks like a spider with a mouth on it that apparently is named Captain Tim, but after the captain of the ship, which I wish we got to see more of him, he would have seemed kind of cool, and the whole abandoned ship thing. I would love to see somebody expand on that story when the ship wasn't abandoned.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool because we don't know whether he got eaten by the spider or is dead or anything.
It's implied that he's dead because he had the tag, the dog tag in his mouth, but
he could have ran away and just the spider could have got the tag.
Yeah. Also, Sylvia dressing up in all those lock and load things. It's really
awesome. Oh my gosh, she was so badass in this episode. I mean, I loved her already, but I loved her a lot more in this episode. I think it was more focused on her than Wander, because she had a lot more scenes in here than Wander, but she was absolutely perfect. So, I give kudos to April Winchell and her performance as Sylvia.
Yeah.
She's perfect.
Okay, so she's allowed to say badass, but I'm not allowed to say my things.
Maybe I'll just cut that out.
Because well, I guess because my words are kind of more...
You want not to say that? Is that a bad word?
No, I'm just saying, it's probably because, badass is not as colorful as some of my language.
It's alright.
Anyway, back to the episode. Although, how she could possibly, mistake Wander for that teddy bear, because if he was in there, he probably would have had his hat in there. Also, his hat gets singed in this episode, and it's, reconstructed. Cartoonic. I kept thinking, that was his favorite hat!
I love that the head...
Why?
What?
Nothing. Okay, every time I scream something, you should just assume I'm getting pissed off at this animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heia's trying to animate, and it's not working out that well.
Well, it's not that, like, I know how to do it, but I'm using a new program because, like, Flash is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
And I don't own a whole
And
version
even
of
though
Flash,
she's...
and Flash CC, and Flash, Creative Cloud is
and she still
stupid. It
finds
doesn't have a bone
time to do
structure.
the podcast. Now that's dedication. Aw.
That is
Anyway.
true dedication.
What is...
Doing a podcast while doing your quote-unquote homework, that's dedication. Anyway,
It's a
back to the
chemistry
episode.
animation. It's for chemistry.
Hey, I
It makes sense.
have a introductory paragraph I have to write for English, but I already started it, so I'm good.
Where did it go?
Anyway, back to the episode. We saw more of the orbital bubbles this time around and how they work.
And apparently they'll pop. And they're kind of like made out of stretchy material, because when Captain Tim was trying to bite the bubble, it seemed like it was breaking.
Yeah. And that, they can split, like, right off, like, the bat. Or, which is what I was thinking, that they split like that, because I had, like, this, if there was, like, a scene where, like, Sylvia was in a bubble and Wander was in his own bubble, and they're just, like, flying around in space and just having fun. Define dancing plays in the background. I don't know.
Warren Hader with the computer be like, define dancing.
I don't know.
I feel like when they did the escape pod part with Sylvia, I thought that was a reference to WALL-E.
Yeah, possibly. You are now free to move about the cap. And Sylvia all crying, and then the song, and then Escape pod, which I didn't get until like my third viewing, because I didn't realize at first that thing was an escape pod because I'm so thick-headed. I was just like, I thought that they had written escape pod twice for emphasis, but I'm like, it's only then when Tumblr pointed it out, I'm like, oh, escape podception, and her face afterwards is just like, oh yeah.
Oh, Captain.
Her face was priceless.
Oh, Captain, my
just
Captain.
Like,
Best thing.
Yes.
I love that.
We watched Dead Poets Society in high school, and that's like one thing that I actually. There better be more reps.
I'm
like
gonna
that.
take that scene and I'm gonna take it to my English teacher from last year, because he showed us that and he really liked that. He really likes that movie, and it was. And I'm just gonna show him that, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, cool." I just know it. He's gonna love it.
Need us not mention Sylvia in the robo-suit being all, get away from him, you Sylvia!
For a second there, I thought you were about to say ghetto.
that just sold the episode for me when they made that one big alien reference, because that's the best part in the alien movie.
I have no idea what everybody's talking about, so...
It's from Alien.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
You never heard of Alien?
Look,
There's like
Sonny,
4 or 5 movies of it.
It's me. You should know
Okay, someday.
Either.
Because I know both of you have never
it
seen.
is.
Yeah, because both of you have never seen it. Someday when we meet up, I'm gonna bring all the Alien movies and we're just gonna watch them.
I know
together.
you're trying to get me to watch that Roger
so.
Rabbit movie or something. Because I've never.
Yes. I'm gonna bring that
Never seen
too.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No, she hasn't.
Yes, disown me as a friend. I'm used to it.
Anyway. It's okay. It sort of reminded me of, I think Craig might be used to doing that, because there's a part in the Powerpuff Girls movie where, like, you know, all the Mojo Jojo clones are out, and there's this one that has, like, these metal hands, and he's got the dog, and Buttercup's trying to get the dog out of his hands, and she says, "Get your paws off him, you darn dirty ape!" And it's sort of like in the same vein as that.
Yeah.
Pegs off of this.
I thought it was funny when, like, Sylvia thought that it was Wander in the cocoon and it was dead, but when she was, like, rolling around in it and crying, I was just like, oh, no, Sylvia, he's not dead!
He's dead. Anyway, also the ship's computer, kudos to the ship's computer, best ship computer ever.
Sydney told
Can
me
we
in the
talk
chat...
about... Oh, go.
Oh, sorry. Sydney told me in the chat that the computer is voiced by Sam Riegel, which is the voice of Emperor Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So we made the headcanon that Emperor Awesome is a shark computer now.
Can we talk about Wander's little emotional scenes at the end?
Yes.
No takesies backsies. I don't know how to say that. Mind if we speed things up?
He was like, he stole my heart, Sylvia. And then Captain Tim just like jumps at him and is just like, he's stealing my heart. He's stealing my heart.
Oh my gosh.
He's stealing my heart.
I had no idea how to respond to that part.
I'm like, okay, so here's the thing. Jack makes all these high-pitched, squeaky noises, and then he does that. He is pro. He is pro. It's perfect.
Yes.
I love it when he goes off. Yeah, there's that moment at the end where Sylvia says, "You got to be kidding me," and there's a shot of Wander with his hand out looking at Captain Tin, and he and Captain Tin, they don't move. All you see is the bubble pulsing, and he doesn't move for that entire shot, and it's the funniest thing ever. I found it so hilarious. We're like, huh? You like
Well?
it? Well?
What do you think? When Sylvia was quoting Wander, that part was just like, oh my, because, you know, it's like, he'd say, "It's always sunny somewhere, Sylvia, old girl, so keep your eye on the horizon and don't look back. Never look back.
I know, I really wish we actually could have heard him said that, but either way, Sylvia has now quoted Wander, which sort of goes back to in the picnic that Wander has quoted Sylvia. Wander,
can we talk about how Wander's,
like,
crap, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Wander, don't go blabbing like you always do.
Always do.
Best friends imitate each other when they're not near each other. I don't know.
Oh, can we not forget, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you,
it's yours. But if it comes back, I forget.
Tries to rip your guts out and lay its eggs inside your chest. I know there's something else before that, but
like we were talking about the ending of like Hader shows up at the end, and Hader has Tim as like a pet. We may or may not see more of him like in the future because apparently in the next episode we're gonna see how big Hader's ship is. So maybe Captain Tim is somewhere in that ship, and we're gonna just like see it around it or whatever. And then apparently never. What?
Oh, just the animag at the end was like really scary when, you know, Tim was sleeping and he's like, rah!
Yeah, I know. Somebody told me in advance that there was a jump scare, and I was like, oh, I see it, like, oh, he's so cute, and then he goes, rah! And then I'm like, it's so cool. Captain Tim outranks you people. Seeing Hader so cute with the little spider.
I know, he's so adorable. It's just like he wants the pet spider, because Sylvia's like, who would want a pet spider? And Wander's like, oh, I know, and just gives it to Hader.
Like, bing! That's
well, how would Wander give Hader that spider, like, how would he accept it? Like, here, have a pet spider, Hader.
Maybe he just set it loose, and then Hader just decided to keep it as a pet. The song, like, they're all singing at the end, Captain Tim, or whatever. People have said that if you listen closely, apparently April Winchell is singing along in that, and
yes.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I heard her singing there.
I hope we get to hear Sylvia sing. That is one thing I want.
Yes. I want April
I want to hear Sylvia sing. I want, like, more two-parters because they're really good. A holiday episode because those are also really good.
Yes.
I want so much from the show. I don't know what it's... And by the looks of things, it seems like it might be good. Well, also what I want is a synopsis for the bad guy. At this point in time, we still don't have one.
Yeah.
And it's like,
maybe Wander goes evil.
What? Why would you say that?
About, like, it was like a bunch of, like, we all had our hypotheses for what the bad guy is about.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, I was talking about it plurally anyway, about
that's
what
wrong,
it is.
Grandma. I really need to correct people because I don't like bad grammar.
Yeah, I get it.
Why do you never correct me?
Because I'm too lazy sometimes.
And probably because you know if you corrected me, I'd get pissed.
Anyway, what I was thinking that the bad guy was going to be about is that there's like a planet that like embraces evil and stuff, and to them, Hader's a good guy, but when Wander goes on that planet and he's all good, they treat him as a bad guy, but it's a question like, who's the real bad guy, and it's not that, that's just what I think it might be about. It's probably going to turn out completely different.
I was thinking that the episode might be about, like, if you ever see Face of Ferb, there was an episode where, like, all the bad guys came together for a competition. So I was thinking that Lord Hater would compete against all these different bad guys to see who was the real, true bad guy of the universe, and then Wander comes along and kind of, like, ruins it. Sort of, I don't know.
Maybe.
Because I want to see more villains in this show, because the only villain, like, I don't even know if Emperor Awesome is technically a villain, more just like a guy who wants, like, power. But I want to see more of Lord Hater going against their quote-unquote bad guys.
Oh.
Yeah. I also want more songs because, the one in the pet was really cute. Although I wish it was sung by, like, one of the characters. It was an off-screen thing. I think it was Andy Bean himself singing it off-screen or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like... Also,
my
like,
best friend is Captain Tim. The universe quite
my
like
best
him.
buddy, all covered in blood. I don't know.
He's so
and
cute,
then there's
though.
me who has no idea
And then,
what the
and
heck
then the
you're gonna
second
say.
verse where both Sylvia's going to, like, get him, I'm like, yeah, go, feels.
You
Whoa.
go!
Forgot that's what happens when you don't vectorize it.
Through thick and thin.
And then it's still, they don't know how to breathe in space because Sylvia had her cheeks puffed up once she was in space.
Yeah.
So we still don't know what happened with the garbage barge and the fugitive. Something.
A part of me thinks that maybe they were still, like, within the atmosphere of the planet because...
Either that, or because the characters were able to... The character that was driving it, that big, like, fly-looking thing...
There's, like, maybe
there's
stuff
its own
like that,
force field.
like,
Maybe there's its own force field around it. Because that guy had to be able to breathe.
Yeah, it had, like, its own force field.
Can I say that Wander would be the perfect dad?
He would, though.
Because, like, when he was feeding Captain Tim, he's like, look out for the spaceship with lots of laser beams, pew pew! That was adorable.
I know.
And then he's dressing up him in a bow and oh yeah, Wander can knit a sweater in 1 minute and 32 seconds. That's amazing.
Also, Wander can knit, that's nice. That's also when he's like, you can't find me, ha 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 ha.
It has X-ray vision.
Yes.
I know, Wander's so adorable.
He's just, when he's in event and he's just like giggling that little shot of him, he's so cute!
I know.
How do people do this?
Yeah. And then, like, so much, a mouthy spider that spits acid, because why not? Because we can't have blood in a show like this.
Well, you can't.
So acid is the next best thing.
But...
Cause Dipper had, like,
remember?
Yeah, I know Dipper had blood in the finale of Gravity Falls, but, too much blood, like, would be, like, at the top of the brainy. The show is already Y7, which is weird because the entire internet's saying, from the sources are saying it's TVY, but when you actually watch it says Y7, which is kind of weird, and... I don't know.
Gravity Falls or Wander or Yonder?
I was talking about Wander.
Because... Why is it rated Y7?
Yeah.
I don't know, because...
I think most of the cartoons are...
Hater is too spooky.
Too spooky for you.
That's why.
Sure, let's go with that. I mean, he is pretty threatening at times, but, he can't be that scary.
Can we talk about how
he's pretty adorable?
Sylvia's,
boxers with eyes on them.
Sylvia always screams like
Also,
random alien-sounding curse words.
Norblin, blang, bangling. I sound like Sylvia now.
How do you get out of this flippin' spaceship or something?
Oh yeah, hamstrangler. I'm doing Sylvia's voice now. It doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, you go, you alien spider thing.
Yeah. And now I just sound like Miss Finster. Which is, was good because she actually played Miss Finster.
Yeah.
I can't do Wander either because I can try and do the Wander voice, but it's not good. I am not a voice actor.
Me neither.
I want to be, but then that's gonna fail epically. No, it's not even gonna fail epically.
I want to be an animator.
Back to the notion of the episode. I just want to say Wander makes the cutest expressions in this one.
Why does he not?
He gets cuter and cuter with every episode, and because every episode gets better and better, and it's great.
Just his eyes when he has holding the teddy bear, just like,
No.
Whoa,
That's
what
why-
the?
Because I have it, like, sort of set as my background when he's, like, in the bubble and he's all, like, sad about, like, keeping Ed and Tim. He's holding onto his arm and he's looking down and he's all, it's just, the good D gave us a bunch of cute expressions too, but the bad gave me those, like, so cute.
Oh,
Why
wait, now I know
never...
what I gotta do.
When does Wander not make you expressions? I mean, that's not even a question.
I need a plushie of him, please.
We all do.
I know. I wish I could get one, but they're not out yet. That's why we need to watch the show. So
I want the fan
her...
one so badly.
Do we have a
Very
fan
good.
fiction archive yet?
I know.
Yeah, I know, like, why not? I need some serious fan
Yeah,
fiction
seriously.
feels.
We don't get enough fan fiction in the tag, so we need some,
Yeah, it's just all, like, shipping fanfics.
which isn't all that.
Even though I did read this one Sylvia Hater one, which is actually very good. Ignore that.
I'm not that big on full scale shipping. So like general feels and stuff like would make me happy. Like anything between Wander and Sylvia would be like friendship. They have the best friendship. So many feels like when Sylvia comes on to her buddy, I just want to like roll around at the floor.
I know, I'm just like, Oh yeah, one of my other favorite parts in the episode is where Sylvia comes to save Wander, and then the computer's like, wow, this is taking forever. Am I best to speed things up? No. Okay, thanks. 3, 2, 1. I laughed so hard at that part.
Best computer ever.
No takesies backsies.
Didn't you hear me say no takesies backsies? Would you like more compliments on your dashing good looks?
I'm not here for compliments. I'm here to rid the universe of murdering monster scum.
Somebody in the tag said, like, what would have Sylvia had become if she didn't look back and didn't realize that Wander was still alive?
That would have been awesome, though, to have, like, a continuation.
Yeah.
To have, like, Sylvia start, like, fighting the universe as, like, some weird warrior.
Yeah, because some people had the theories of what if Wander was actually
Why
dead
would
in
you
the
think
episode.
about that?
I know, that's what people were saying. Or like someone said to switch it with Sylvia being dead and Wander in her shoes.
Jeez. A part of me thinks that might actually come up in an upcoming episode. I don't know.
No.
And just
Please. No.
Like, feels. Watch Wander Over Yonder, they said. It's a fun show,
It doesn't give you feels, they
feels
said. It's a funny show, they said. It makes you happy, they said.
They have funny plot lines. They don't make you cry at all.
So we should make like a photo set of like all the feelsy moments so far, and just be like, watch Wander Over Yonder, they said. It'll be a fun show, they said.
Yeah, because my friend told me she didn't like Wander Over Yonder because I showed her The Picnic, which was the first episode that came out, and she was like, I don't like this because there's no feels, because she likes My Little Pony and Gravity Falls, and they have feels in their episodes. And then when I showed her The Fugitive, she's like, oh my gosh, feels! And then I'm gonna watch this now if there's more feels coming up. Then I showed her The Good Deed and this one, and she's like, I'm totally watching this because of the feels. Because we all need feels in our lives.
I know. I can only imagine if and when a Wander movie ever gets made, it'll be feels up the wazoo. Because I'm like, whatever they do with a Wander movie, it'd be great because, feels and...
We'll have to bring a feels meter and just like test the feels meter, see if it goes up high.
Also, another thing I want to mention that's sort of not pertain to the episode but does pertain to Wander. One of the new like little games on the Disney site, the Haunted Hunt game, you can play as Lord Hader's ship.
Yeah, and also the Galactic Rescue, you can play it upside down, which I did.
Yeah, there's a special version. There's a special version of Galactic Rescue you can play and it's upside down. A part of me wonders if they're going to do like Christmas themed games. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
They had like a snowball fight game with Wander and Sylvia. That'd be great.
Great. And also,
we need Christmas stories.
Oh my gosh, what if they do like the Christmas Carol parody of Wander Over Yonder with like Lord Hader as
Scrooge.
Yeah, and Wander as the guy works for him.
No, that Peepers.
Oh yeah, Peepers, and then Wander's
ghost.
Ghost.
Be one of the ghosts.
Sylvia would be the last ghost of future.
So, Sylvia can be yet to come. Wander can be present, because I know the present is like some jelly guy. But who would be the past?
Maybe like a past
Emperor
friend of
Awesome.
his, like... Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Oh, god.
No. Awesome should be present, and Wander should be past. And Sylvia can be yet to come. Anyway, another thing I noticed about that Mon Stober game is that they have like cars from like all like the new series, but one thing I noticed is that they don't have a Fishhooks car, and from what I've heard some news that like the voice actors had recorded like the quote unquote last episode, so there's rumors that Fishhooks is actually going to be ending soon.
No!
Really? Oh, that's so bad.
But the thing is, if Fishhooks is ending, it opens up a new door for Wander, because there'll be more room for Wander in this, possibly in the schedule.
Oh, yeah, because
or maybe like another series, because I
they're
heard
not gonna
Disney's
get
getting like
Phineas and
another.
We know that. Gravity Falls is too new of a...
Yeah.
I'm afraid that if a new series does come out like next year or the year after, it might ruin Wander. I don't know, that's just me.
I don't know if it'll
We
ruin
know they're
Wander
not
yet,
going to get
because-
rid of Phineas and Ferb for a while, because they're going to oversell it until it drops, and it's just going to be like...
Well, I heard a Twitter rumor that they were recording the last episode of Phineas and Ferb, which is the last summer.
And then we know Gravity Falls isn't going to go anywhere for a little while, because...
Oh yeah,
we
did
know-
you guys see the new clip of the Gravity Falls shorts?
What?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you didn't see that? There was the promo. It's on the Gravity Falls, I guess, spoiler YouTube. It's where like, Dipper is running away from a creature, and Mabel says, "Save the candy!" And that's pretty much it.
And then we know...
So basically, like actual Halloween, not Summerween.
Yeah, I guess it's like actual. It's probably Summerween too, but I'm not sure.
Because I've watched all of Gravity Falls now, and they celebrate Halloween twice or something.
And then... So,
Yeah.
Fishhooks is possibly going. Phineas and Ferb, I don't believe that they're going to have their last episode anytime soon. Because they're... Disney... I hate being this person, but it's true. Disney is going to run the Phineas and Ferb line dry. Until they get every last drop out of it.
You gotta remember... But you gotta remember that Phineas and Ferb... When did Phineas and Ferb premiere? 2007?
2007, yeah.
2007, that was nearly, 5 years ago?
I was 10 years old when that came out. Man, that was a long
How
time
are you
ago.
10 if when that came out, if it came out in 2007?
Oh, wait. Oh, not
Because
10.
if it was in 2007, you would have been 11 because you would have been
No, because it premiered in January. From what I remember.
well.
It was,
I would have been.
Because I remember... Look,
Because the pilot came out in January.
If
I
it
believe.
came out,
I don't think it was January of 2007 though, because I remember there being like a little preview clip for Phineas and Ferb during the premiere of High School Musical 2. It was that old, and so if it premiered in January, it would have been January of 2008. So yeah, Phineas and Ferb is almost 6 years old. So I don't know really anything about the longevity of Disney shows.
I don't have
but
my
it's been
numbers
almost 6
wrong,
years,
right?
so-
Because now I'm really confused. If it came out in 2008 and it was 6 years old, and if it came out in 2005 and that makes it 5 years old, or 2007 that makes it 5 years old,
Hold
what?
on.
What are you guys saying?
no.
Almost 6 years old.
Because I don't remember, because I would have been turning 10 in 2006. In 2007 I would have turned 11.
Enough with the confusion. Anyway.
Wait. I just checked.
I don't remember watching Phineas and...
I just checked. The Disney Channel premiere of the first episode, Roller Coaster, was August 17, 2007.
So it was August 2007.
Yeah,
Which was
so it would have been 11.
Which was about 6. Yeah, which was about. So it was about 6 years ago.
Yeah, I'm bad with math. I'm not taking a math class this year, so ignore my math.
The thing is, because Phineas and Ferb is a little over 6 years old, and if for a show like that, it's got to have time to, do stuff in order for stuff to come. Because if Phineas and Ferb is possibly starting to run dry because it's going on 6 years old, it may or may not leave room for Wander, because people are thinking that Wander's going to be successful, and I really hope it is.
Yes,
but
we hope
that's
so.
because I want for merch, because if you look at Disney, they tend to treat their animated films with the utmost dignity and respect in terms of merchandising. Their animated shows, not so much.
But don't you see all the Phineas and Ferb merchandise they have? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, when I went to the Disney World, there's a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, I know. They will market what they know is marketable. I mean, Phineas and Ferb has been around for a while, so they know they can do that. Sophia the First, it's a show on Disney Junior. It has been around for barely a year, but
cute,
it's got a whole bunch of merch.
But look at all the toys and look at all of the shows and stuff for the little kids on Disney Junior, which I still want to call Playhouse Disney because...
Same here.
That was my childhood, but still, they have all these merchandise for the little kids because, again, little kids, toys. The Disney Channel is kind of meant for older kids from the ages of, like, maybe in, like, 4th grade up till whatever. And then,
so you think that if, like, Wander Over Yonder was on Disney Junior, it'd have more merchandise already?
Probably.
Yeah. But I still think they're trying to figure out whether Wander Over Yonder is successful or not. But all the articles I read online, that everybody's getting pretty good reviews of Wander Over Yonder. Yeah. Even that one article, which I love, but I hate to say, Brony's out, Wander's in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Long story short, watch the show, possibly get merch. Make it successful, possibly get merch. We will make this show successful. If Craig's other 2 shows got, like, pretty successful, hopefully we can do the same with Wander. Because, like they said at the Gravity Falls panel, like, Disney's a big company and big things move slow when they do. It's powerful.
Yeah.
In terms of merch, so hopefully. We just totally went on a tangent, but who cares? It was sort of Wander related. Anyway.
I still want to Wander Over Yonder meet and greet at Disney World and have Wander.
Yes, that would make my life. A Wander character would make my life. You know what else would make my life? 3 words. Wander
What's
Funko
a Funko Pop?
Oh my gosh.
Like those little like vinyl figures that Funko makes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, Funko? Do you mean like the vinyl collectibles like the My Little Pony or the ones that have, or the pop figures?
The pop figures.
Because Funko makes the My Little Pony vinyl collectibles.
Because I know Funko makes MLP figures, and that'd be great for Wander as well. But they also do the pop line, which are like little chibi
I have one of
figures.
Human.
Oh yeah, you have one of Finn. I would love to do it if they did like Wander pop.
I have one of Derpy.
Yeah, I have the Derpy. I have the Derpy one too.
Yeah, they could make like figurines of Wander, Sylvia, Lord Hater, Peepers, some of the Watchdogs, maybe Emperor Awesome. That'd be awesome.
Peepers,
that'd be cool.
Baby.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Awesome's wife.
Did you say Awesome's wife?
Yeah. Even better.
I was gonna say Awesome twice by mistake, so that's a double awesome.
Yeah, even better would be like Wander Vinylmation. That'd be great.
Oh, those.
Oh yeah, I love Vinylmation. I collect a ton of Vinylmation.
I don't have any, but I know that they're really nice. They're finally coming out with a Ralph later this year.
They are, yeah.
I know, and I'm like, I want it, but they're like $10 and they're random, and I'm like, I have no Disney store near me, and I'm like,
I also want.
Neither do I, dude.
I also want Wander pins for Disney World because I love trick pins.
We just want all the merch.
Well, all the merch, Disney, all the merch.
Wander hats. We need Wander hats.
Yes, so we can all go to cons together and have matching hats and just be fun, and then we can all sing the Wander Over Yonder theme song together.
I know, it'd be so great.
And then
I'm hoping they have a panel at San Diego.
Yeah, I hope they have a Wander panel there.
But I'll be at home by myself with a hat and just hoping I was there.
Sunny, I already told you, because my parents are going to take me, I'm going to find the best way to try to get you there with me.
Oh, that's nice, but I don't know.
I will take on 5 jobs for you.
You're so nice.
What about me? I don't know if my parents would let me, but who cares?
Well, you see, the thing is, me and Sunny live in the same state. She only lives 2 hours away from me. It's easy to go get her.
Okay, I promise I will get as much money as I can from my job because I still work at Crayola. Hopefully I can get another paycheck, like a couple paychecks, so I can get both of you guys to San Diego Comic-Con because we have to meet sometime.
Yep. Anyway.
Because it's awkward doing a podcast over Skype.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, like, what if there was a WanderCon and we had a panel, we did a live podcast there? That'd be awesome.
I thought we already discussed this.
We're getting high hopes.
We're gonna try to get a Wander.
High hopes. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We have fans.
Anyway.
We should make a fan con, I swear. It should happen.
Back to the
Zoe,
episode.
don't try to cut up our fun.
We're going on a huge tangent here. We should probably segue back to the episode.
What else is there to talk about Wander Over Yonder in the episodes? I think we talked about most of it.
We talked about Wander's crying thing at the end.
Stealing my heart. He's stuck in my heart.
We talked about that already, and then did we talk about him at the very end with Sylvia and stuff getting.
Once again, I'm daydreaming about.
What did I do this time?
Disney parks. He would give the best hugs.
He would, and I would just be like, I would stand there forever, just hug him and be like, I don't want to leave.
Also, like questions you could ask him, like you do that with like Disney characters, like where's Sylvia, Wander? Like I don't know, or how have you been exploring it? Can you play the banjo? Or I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway,
I would like a Lord Hater and Peepers meet and greet. It'd just be like walking up to Hater, be like, later Hater, and see how he reacts.
And okay, so the episode was great. It was great for a first time two-parter. I hope there's more two-parters in the future because like okay, great episode. We need more two-parters in the future. Also more songs, and hopefully the upcoming episodes from here on out are going to be really good because this Friday's episode looks to be really, really good, and the one after that, The Bad Guy, even though we don't have a synopsis, we're really looking forward to that.
Yes. Can't wait for the Prisoner because it's a Peepers episode. I know all the Peepers fangirls are going to love that.
I know it's going to be great. Anyway.
And shipping opportunities with Wander.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I heavily
That's
ship
the
Wander
shipping.
X Peepers, but I know it's never going to happen.
I ship it now because, like, just a Hey and Angel, they just, like, maybe ship it now because they're so cute.
Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you.
Anyway, so we can't wait for the new episode, and as always, Wander is awesome. It keeps getting better with new episodes, and I love that.
It does, yeah. From, like, the picnic, it was a...
even surpass My Little Pony in terms of TV series, but the thing is, MLP is the only other like show I ever watch. So it's basically between Wander and Ponies. Wander might edge its way, but the thing is, MLP season 4 doesn't premiere until November, and if season 4 is anything good, hopefully it will. Then
I definitely say
it's renewed for a second season and seasons after that.
Yeah, that'd be great. I definitely say they are improving with episodes because you can tell from the picnic they were, trying how this show would work, and then now with the pet and then the prisoner, the show just keeps getting better and better. And yeah, I have to say it's kind of better than Ponies. I mean, as much as I love Ponies and Gravity Falls and Little's Pet Shop and Fish Hooks, this show is definitely superior to me, and I'm more excited about it.
Those shows are still cool, but Wander is cooler, I guess.
Awesomer.
Yeah. Wander is Wanderer.
Wanderer, yes.
Yes.
It's wonderful. Wonderific.
It's wonderful. It's
fantastic.
How did the arm get all the way over there?
Okay, before Hea starts yelling at her computer again because her program isn't cooperating.
Okay, Toon Boom animation was awesome before, and now it's just pissing me off.
That tends to happen with programs like that.
How
the freak did that get over there? Where did the arm go?
She's not like me in Sony Vegas whenever I have trouble. I'm just like, why did I do that?
I'm half tempted just to sit here and animate the whole thing in Sony Vegas.
The life of an edit.
That's gonna make it hard. That's gonna make a butt because I have the arms and the body and everything all separated.
So I guess we might as well wrap this up for now. We'll be back around for the next episodes, and we hope that Wander is really, really cool because we've said this a million times, and we'll say it again because the show is awesome. And if it wasn't awesome, we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Yes, and keep watching the show, guys.
The Skype group still says, give Wander the P. Elisa doesn't say, give Wander the D.
Oh, what?
Don't edit that out.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Anyway, continue to watch the show, guys, and hopefully in time it'll become really successful. That's what we're hoping.
Yeah. Support the show and the crew and the cast.
And the crew and everything. So, I'm pretty sure that's it for this episode. I'm Cody.
I'm Hea.
And I'm Sunny.
And this is WanderCast. We'll see you next episode. Keep calm and wander on.
Wow.
Later, haters.
Later, haters.